Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at upcoming Disney releases across various mediums, from movies to TV shows to theme parks.
I'm using a little thing I like to call fast-forward magic to see future adventures before they even happen.
Number 10. Alien Romulus. Because nothing screams Disney like the chestburster. In all seriousness, Disney was bound to take a crack at the Alien franchise after bringing 20th Century Studios into the fold.
Play this in order, you hear me?
Yes, I read you. The answer is negative.
While it may seem like an odd fit for the brand, Disney distributed the best Predator movie since 1987 with Prey. Romulus could also inject a fresh perspective into the Alien series, especially with Fede Alvarez of Don't Breathe and 2013's Evil Dead directing.
It's really about, I need to find something that I really, truly love that I cannot help but go and make, right? Otherwise, I always feel, who needs another movie?
The film takes place between the 1979 classic and Aliens, although the story is more standalone. That seems like a good call since some of the more recent Alien movies have gotten bogged down by confusing lore. Given the franchise's reputation for badass heroines, we fully expect Kaylee Spaney to deliver.
Okay, we know that this is probably a lot to take in right now. But you shouldn't run from your power.
Number 9. Echo. The finale of Hawkeye had us all asking the same question. Did Maya Lopez kill Wilson Fisk? Well, he just arrived in the MCU and plays a major role in Echo, so no. But Lopez did leave him with a nifty eye patch.
So? Who's the monster?
This miniseries will not only delve deeper into Lopez's history with Kingpin, but also her bottled-up trauma and Native American heritage. Where most Disney Plus MCU shows have been on the lighthearted side, Echo seems closer to the gritty Netflix dramas that started with Daredevil.
I'm gonna kill you! Take your shot.
Charlie Cox is also slated to appear as Matt Murdock, which should serve as an entry point for Daredevil Born Again. Above all else, though, we're looking forward to seeing Alaqua Cox take center stage following her hard-hitting debut.
He's an amazing character to have set up, and with the new actress like Alaqua is, that's been such a gift for us.
Number 8. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. The Kingdom of the Apes reboot series has done the unthinkable, living up to the original 1968 classic while getting better with each passing entry.
We will find a way out of here. Apes, together, strong.
War for the Planet of the Apes might have been a solid place to go out on top, but there's always room left to evolve. In addition to being Disney's foray into the franchise, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes will shift the focus away from Andy Serkis's Caesar.
Apes are strong. With or without me.
Set eons after Caesar led the apes to prosperity, the story follows Owen Teague as Noah, a chimp attempting to find common ground with a woman named May, played by Freya Allen. With apes being the new dominant species and humans treated like feral animals, there's a fascinating dynamic to explore.
What a wonderful day!
Number 7. Phineas and Ferb, Season 5.
Mom! Phineas and Ferb are doing another season!
Hey!
Since wrapping up its initial run in 2015, Phineas and Ferb have popped up in Milo Murphy's Law and the movie Candace Against the Universe. Just when you thought summer was officially over, Disney ordered 2 more seasons consisting of 40 episodes overall. Creators Dan Povenmire and Jeff Swampy Marsh are both returning, along with most of the original staff. While Povenmire promises that the revival will essentially be, quote, the same show as before, there is one major difference. While the first 4 seasons took place over one summer, Season 5 is jumping ahead to the following summer. The time shift should bring a new ingredient to the formula, while remaining faithful to the show we know and love.
Welcome, Perry the Platypus. It has been too long. Come in. Mi casa es you casa. Can I get you anything? Lemonade, veggie dip, a trap? There you go. We're back, baby.
Number 6. Star Wars Skeleton Crew. We're a few years away from another movie, but Star Wars fans won't be lacking in content. Ubisoft is taking on an open-world approach to a galaxy far, far away in Star Wars Outlaws.
I have to play their game. Looks like I'm all in.
On the streaming side, Andor is returning for its second and final season. while The Acolyte takes place a long time ago. We're talking a century before Phantom Menace.
Always remember, your focus determines your reality.
Skeleton Crew has us the most excited thanks in part to the involvement of John Watts, who helmed the MCU Spider-Man trilogy. Re-teaming with Christopher Ford, Watts directs a cast including Jude Law as a Force user. However, the story will mostly focus on 4 kids, giving the project an Amblin vibe a la Goonies. Speaking of childhood staples, look out for Jaleel White.
Hey, you're just full of good news, aren't you?
Number 5. Agatha Darkhole Diaries.
You're clearly in over your little redhead. So why don't you surrender your magic to someone who knows what to do with it?
Years after literally stealing the show on WandaVision, we still have Agatha all along stuck in our heads. Kathryn Hahn returns in this miniseries as Agatha Harkness, who has escaped captivity but is left depowered.
You have no idea what you've unleashed. You're gonna need me.
On a quest to jumpstart her magic, Agatha conjures a coven of familiar names, including Aubrey Plaza and Patti LuPone. While the supporting cast may help flesh out Agatha as a more sympathetic character, we could see the show going 2 ways. Either Agatha will be redeemed like Loki, or she'll find that wickedness is simply in her nature. Considering what she did to Sparky, we're not sure Agatha will ever be a good witch, but whichever path she goes down, it's sure to be spellbinding.
You didn't think you were the only magical girl in town, did you?
Number 4. X-Men 97.
The trick to coming off well on television is to be yourself. Or then again, maybe not.
Marvel has assembled an impressive animation slate for 2024. The Zombies episode of What If will be expanded upon in a spin-off, while Spider-Man's freshman year is explored in a show separate from MCU continuity. X-Men 97 is the series that we've waited the longest for. How long? Well, it's kind of in the title. Set in the same universe as the game-changing Fox Kids series, X-Men 97 picks up where its predecessor left off, with much of the original voice cast returning.
And just how do you propose to get a hold of Lilandra without Charles' help? She's not just across the street, you know.
Jean, perhaps in conjunction with your powers.
The original series notably ended with an ailing Charles Xavier departing from Earth, leaving the X-Men on an uncertain but optimistic note. The revival sees Wolverine and Storm attempt to keep the team going, but something sinister inevitably stands in their way.
Hank, Rogue, Kitty, protect the crowds. Aurora, Summers, Drake, you're with me.
And what are we doing?
Guess.
Number 3. Deadpool 3. Although the X-Men have made a few sporadic MCU appearances since the Fox deal went through, Deadpool 3 is Disney's first true crack at the franchise. It's also poised to be the MCU's first R-rated feature because a PG-13 Deadpool is just not gonna cut it.
Well, I'm not even gonna attempt that. But I did take 8th grade Spanish, so ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Ryan Reynolds returns as the Merc with a mouth, and he isn't alone. Wade Wilson will fulfill his lifelong dream of fighting alongside Wolverine, played by the one and only Hugh Jackman in yellow spandex to boot.
Thank you, Kevin Feige. Love you, Kevin Feige. Thank you, MCU.
While Jackman has said that he's done playing Wolverine before, Deadpool 3 will most likely be his last stand. As such, the film should serve as a bridge between universes, with some old favorites returning while establishing the next generation of mutants.
Let us go talk to the professor.
McAvoy or Stewart? These timelines are so confusing.
Number 2. Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Mama! He's gone! Uncle Remus is gone!
Retiring Song of the South to the Briar Patch, Disney gave Splash Mountain a send-off in 2023. While Splash Mountain still exists in Tokyo's Critter Country, Disneyland and the Magic Kingdom will be giving the log flume ride a Princess and the Frog makeover. Taking place a year after the 2009 film, the ride's narrative sees Tiana go down the bayou as she seeks out a rare ingredient for a carnival celebration.
If you taste it.
Where? Hit it hard with a couple of shots of Tabasco and it's the bee's knees.
Although the story is different, Tiana's Bayou Adventure follows a similar trajectory as Splash Mountain, building to a steep drop. In this case, the drop comes courtesy of a salt dome. With a TV series also in the works, 2024 is shaping up to be the year of Tiana.
There ain't nothing gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost there.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Mufasa, the Lion King. Barry Jenkins is our king.
I thought I knew everything about Mufasa, everything about the story of the Lion King, but our movie's a prequel, and so there was so much story that I didn't know about. that I thought was charting new territory.
Moana. How far will this TV series go?
One day I'll go, how far I will go.
The Disney Afternoon, the making of a television renaissance. Our coffee table deserves a book like this.
They all think you're just another cookbook or a dictionary. But you're more than that. Why, you're full of magic and wisdom and...
Ooh! What's that?
Disney Treasure Cruise. With a water coaster and rotational dining, this ship is the loot of 1,000 worlds.
Beautiful, isn't it? Rather energetic, in my opinion. The adventure from the past have a certain allure, but I'm partial to the exploration of the future.
Fantasy Springs. Another reason why Tokyo Disney Sea should be on your bucket list.
Boys, anchor! Pixie-dust!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Inside Out 2. Pixar is stepping up to the plate with their first original long-form animated show, a sports comedy entitled Win or Lose. On the big screen, the studio will be revisiting one of their most beloved properties.
Ooh, upgrade.
Hey, oh, whoops, wait, did I just do that?
Hey, guys, what's puberty? Oh, it's probably not important.
The puberty button teased at the end of Inside Out had to be pressed eventually. Inside Out 2 introduces Riley to a few new emotions, including Maya Hawke as anxiety.
Where can I put my stuff?
A new emotion! Wow!
Oh, I'm sorry. We wanted to make such a good first impression.
What do you mean, we?
While Pixar's sequels have been hit and miss, Inside Out 2 seems more in line with Toy Story 2 than Cars 2. Just as we watched Andy grow up, Riley may go through a similar journey. The difference is that you can leave childhood toys behind, emotions are forever, which should make for a compelling second chapter in this coming-of-age tale.
This new console is done. Sorry, I did it again, my bad.
What's your favorite anticipated Disney release for 2024? Let us know in the comments.
Hey, when the planet's falling apart, who'd want to be anywhere else but with you guys?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.